come out recently.
Legit wonderful.
Yes.
Enjoy yourself.
Don't enjoy yourself. You're only allowing these people to just make more of this with this secret Saiyan who's stronger than freaking SS Blue Vegito.
Cool.
And he's just in the shadows and never mentioned and in his secret prison.
Cool. Cool.
This is what we're getting.
Yep. But people recognize it's a fun joke fluff. Who gives a shit? As opposed to, here's Jiren, the greatest villain I've ever seen.
But he is, though.
Cool. Yep. Get in there.
That sounds like a very similar to reaction that you just had about Dragon Ball Heroes, though, so I'm confused.
No. I was talking, DA showed me another Heroes thing, and I'm just like, cool. No. Super is trash.
There's the tenors of BG's cools that you have to like really listen for the subtlety. Cool is like, yeah, he's okay with it. Cool is he's pissed off at it.
We in there. Trunks and Vegeta's fuse. Cool. Get in there.
Jiren?
Yep.
No. Anything Jiren is like, nah. My girl Belle took me straight to the top.
Why am I not surprised, Belle?
They weren't ready for it.
You almost lost to a Ganon.
You don't. That's the story of my life.
You're almost losing to a Ganon?
Almost losing the Ganon. Because no matter who you are, you're always one hit away from almost losing to a Ganon. It's not fair.
Is Ganon really that
I'm just imagining,
strong?
like, just milestone moments of your life, like, graduating high school, you almost failed. It's just your teacher stamping an F on your paper. Doria!
Go to your job interview for your current job, and he's just waiting there behind the door, charging the kick, just waiting.
All right, let me open this door to the workshop. No! Pokemon had another little trailer thing. Showed off some new Dynamax forms, which are like the giant forms. Charizard looks fucking
So dumb.
I'm so
I
tired
hate
of
all
Pokemon.
of it. How y'all hitting 1,000 with all the humans and the Pokemon are just stinking up the joint. That coffin looks so dumb.
I like Dynamax Charizard. He looks pretty fucking
They
sick.
keep willing out Charizard.
And I'm okay with that.
I'm sick of it. Blastoise and Venusaur gets no kind of love. Char is always Charizard, and I'm sick of it.
It's because Charizard, man.
Yeah. Charizard the best.
He's not the best.
He is the best.
Charizard the best.
He's not.
But
He is.
so they showed off a bunch of different Dynamax forms, and they have ones for the Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. And I just love the fact that Let's Go Pikachu's Dynamax form is just original fat Pikachu.
Seriously,
It is
it's
all
amazing.
it is.
Can we talk
It
about
is-
Meowths, though?
I hate it. It looks so stupid.
Long cat.
I hate it.
Very long cat.
Yeah.
Like, Pikachu's like, oh, okay, that's a cute callback. Meowth. Wait, guys, what the fuck?
That's the, that was the drugs finally kicking in. Like, they had some good designs, and then, like, at the peak of the creative portion of their high, they made Sirfetch'd, who's amazing. And then then they lost the buzz, and Dynamax Meowth came out of it. Robert Downey Jr.'s Doolittle.
Oh, did you see
The accent
the Reddit?
is the thing.
Uh-huh.
See the Reddit stuff.
No.
Wait, what?
The Reddit stuff surrounding Doolittle. There was a dude that was working on a production company, and he just started releasing information. So the director was a piece of that clearly was out of his league and did not know what he was doing and
Oh, great.
micromanaging everything. So they would be shooting for the day, and the people would go, so where are the animals going to be placed? Because we need to know where Downey's going to be standing so we can place the animals there in post. And he goes, we'll figure it out. Just get this shot of shooting.
Great.
And there's like 5 stories of that.
Interesting.
We'll feel it out. Great.
The dude ended it with, I don't know who the production company is that they brought in, but if they can make it even watchable, they all deserve a raise. So he's thinking this is going to be a dumpster fire.
Interesting.
I'd believe it, which would be very sad for Downey, I feel like. He'd just kind of be annoyed.
Who cares? He doesn't care.
He doesn't.
Need it.
He's
This
made
dude
his
is
money.
doing. This is a passion project out there.
Yeah.
Bro. He's like, whatever, friggin' dog movie, polar bear, let's rock it.
Yeah,
He don't need this.
He's set for life.
Oh yeah, he's done. He's 100% done.
If they just go, this guy's eating 5 devil fruits, nobody wants to see that. Because it's such a
you
drop
say
from
that.
the Oda quality.
You say that.
You say that, BG, 'cause we got Jinbei fans out there.
You have
Pumping
Jinbei
they fist.
stands out there. People who stand
Everybody
Jinbei.
wants to see SS5 Goku.
Everybody's waiting for that next one.
I think people just want Super Saiyan 4 back.
Oh, definitely. It's the best form. It's the best form.
It's the best form.
I just
But
on that
Go
note,
ahead.
you guys just put out the first episode of A New Revisited.
Oh, it was so fun. It
Was it,
wasn't
DA?
fun at all.
Was it?
I got so angry, and I'm like, I hate feeling this way. And then I just got drained of energy. I'm like, well, at least I know that I'm not a murderer or anything. It's like, all right, take me in, officer. I did it. 'Cause I just got drained for like 5 minutes. I'm like, I gotta keep the energy up, and I'm just like, oh, BG, go on a huge rant. And BG's like, well, that sucks. Pause, look at me. I'm like, I'm done.
Oh no.
Take the ball, BG.
Oh no. No, sir.
You
Because,
dribbling the rest of this shot clock out, my friend.
The issue with that was you went 4.5 minutes. We played about 20 seconds. I went for maybe 40 seconds, and then you jumped right back in. So I'm like, oh, he's got more in him. And then for the beginning of part 2, you go on another rant.
Oh.
And then you just, for like 5 minutes, go.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Podcast of Stuff, episode 196. Happy belated Halloween. We would have had this beforehand, but just schedules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was playing Little Hope last night.
And then,
I
always.
mean, let's face it. This is the podcast that should never have happened. We should be at Youmacon right now.
Man.
True.
Man.
On
I'm
that
sorry. Are you not wearing a mask to, lower the chances of everyone? Because I'm not wearing a mask, so I don't see why we don't have this sense of normalcy. There's still people throwing parties. I hate people.
Uh-huh.
So,
Oh,
yes,
dude, trick-or-treaters were everywhere. It was all door to door, dude.
weekly,
Door to door.
my weekly reminder, Black Lives Matter, wear your fucking masks. Also, go vote. If you can.
Why are you telling me this? Do I have to go through my legitimately 40 text messages telling me to vote
Man.
every
What-
time?
Dude.
This is Compendia from NAACP. Are you voting?
Oh my goodness. I'm glad it's not just
never-
me, cause man.
I just
I've
get
gotten
letters.
one.
I just got a
I've
bunch of
gotten nothing.
letters.
Not one notification.
Well,
not
you're
one.
in-
Look at all
you're
these that I
in-
had to block because of hey vote, hey vote, hey vote.
No, Mike, before you even say that, you're wrong, because my boss at work, while I was standing next to her, got a text from the Biden campaign reminding her to vote. And then
Oh, no,
immediately
I
following
wasn't
that,
gonna-
5 minutes later, got a text message from our governor reminding that they should vote for him again because he's done such a great job.
No, I wasn't going to say because you're in bumfuck Indiana. In Indiana. I was going to say
Indiana.
because you are in, like, perpetually in limbo right now with your license and all that other shit. No one knows where you are to send you any political
You know what?
shit.
You're right. I pretty much don't exist in the eyes of any state or federal government. I have no voting registration information. I have no physical. It's fine. It's fine.
Wherever you
Fine.
stand is apparently sovereign borders to your own country.
Legit. I am a ghost among nations.
Yeah, for Halloween too. Like there were trick-or-treaters in my neighborhood, but I just put bowls of candy on my porch. I'm just like, just take it, what you want.
Hope you
I'm-
threw that bowl the fuck
Oh
away.
boy, what a great!
Why not a bowl of candy and some sanitizer?
Whoops.
Mike put a bowl
Oh, my
of candy
throat's-
and some COVID.
My throat's itchy.
Kids just licking the bowl.
Yeah.
I will
Could've
say
did goodie
basically
bag.
every single kid, like
Good point.
because I was doing some work around my house, but every time I looked outside and saw trick-or-treaters coming up, they were all wearing masks. So at least my
Make
neighborhood,
sure it's Halloween,
good.
Swish.
ha ha ha. But my neighborhood was good, thankfully.
Yeah, I don't know about ours.
Amongst
They had the
others.
lights off and everything, but I kept hearing that nobody had them on, and that the kids were everywhere, and nobody was giving a shit.
Mm.
Yeah, in Detroit, I didn't see door-to-door trick-or-treaters. I mostly saw kids just going into like Family Dollars and stores and like trick-or-treat and
What?
getting that stuff. Let me show you a sample text message
What?
I've gotten. So very what?
People going into stores for candy? What?
Yeah.
That's not a thing. Where you
I
in?
have no.
No,
never.
dude, that's all sources. You go into a freaking tire shop and get some candy.
Like high key.
Yo, is this like
Interesting.
a Detroit thing because people are too afraid to go
Is
to the
it?
door because they're gonna get shot?
Yeah.
No,
that is
it's
not
just
a thing.
free candy, and you'll
No.
get it where you can get it.
Never
that is not
did
a
that
thing.
as a kid. I always
Really?
Never did it, and it not
No.
being a
Yeah.
thing are two different
Yeah,
things.
you just didn't know.
As
you
a
didn't know
man
that
who has
spot.
worked retail, no.
Craziness.
No.
Yeah, I mean,
Insanity.
this is slightly
Oh no,
inner
West
city
Side of
versus
Michigan apparently.
suburbs,
Amber has seen it too. So it's a Michigan thing.
It's not a Michigan
It's not a
thing.
Michigan thing. It's a thing.
No, it's a Michigan thing.
It's a places we go thing.
No.
I've seen it in Mississippi. I've seen it in Georgia. I've seen it in Michigan. What are you talking about?
Maybe it's a black community thing? Because I've never seen it,
high
homeboy.
concentrations of blacks.
But so is New York.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't understand. I've never seen that, homie. Not once.
That's odd.
Okay.
Thought it was just a normal thing.
Anyway, sample text of the multiple people texting me. Hi, this is Romaro Curry Smith from 482 Ford. We are an education advocacy group in Detroit fighting for education justice. We are reaching you to see if you need any help voting. Have you voted yet? This is at least 5 a day daily.
Yeah.
And it's
So,
only ramped up in the past couple days. I'm getting legit 11, 12 a day.
I would honestly, this might be a racial profiling thing, to be honest. Ralph and I don't have it. I would need to talk to someone in Columbus who is also black, because that to
Yeah.
me
No.
seems
Yeah.
fishy in that regard.
No, that
I
seems
think-
targeted.
Yeah, I think they really want a high black turnout because they believe the blacks are going to vote Democrat.
I got a couple Trumps.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've seen a lot
I
of
think they're just casting out a wide net.
maybe. Then again, Trump might be trying to capture the black vote and just like, let's get any that we can. Let's calm down on the N word for like a month, y'all. Let's get him in there.
Month?
I know. It's a long time. I'm already sweating. But
All right, let me just get it out of my system. All right, I'm ready to go.
Are you okay now? Is this this is what we're doing now?
He just goes into the bunker in the White House, and you just hear from deep beneath the earth. Okay, I'm good. I'm good.
He mistakenly broadcasted over the PA system.
I mean, the sad part is I was just reading an article about it, and they're saying that the voter turnout for minorities in support of Biden is actually like half what they were hoping it would be.
See? That Bush. They got that report from a Biden aide, didn't they?
Probably.
They are
unassuming.
Yeah.
Unassuming.
I've read that same report. They're a bunch of idiots. That's all I'll say about it.
I'm just sitting here like, the thing is it a, what's the word I'm looking for here? Is this targeted so it makes people think, oh wait, people aren't showing up to vote, I better go out and do that for your community?
It makes it sound like, people will go, oh, Biden's gonna win easily, so I don't need to vote. I don't need to take time out of my day to do this because he's gonna easily win. And then they're like, well, turnout is low, and it's like, oh no, I guess I do need to go vote. Otherwise, that Trump bastard might just win again.
From what I'm reading, like, it seems like the two states that are going to decide this election seem to be Pennsylvania and North Carolina, I think I read.
What terrible states?
Because Michigan is already, with early voting, dominated by Biden, apparently.
Good.
Florida is...
Dude, I'll go. I can't go 2 houses without 4 signs saying Biden.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I wonder what it's like to go outside.
Oh, you can go.
I miss it.
It's very much like you are right now. Maskless as all get out. These bastards don't care no more. We done with that. They'll walk around with no mask until they hopping on a bus or something. Then they'll pull one out their pocket from somewhere.
Meanwhile, Fauci just put out an article saying the U.S. could not be in a worse position for the pandemic right now.
Oh yeah, no, we're fucked.
What's funny is last year, like late last year, Biden was like, the U.S. is not prepared for a pandemic under Trump. And then the pandemic happened, and look where we at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But it's Biden's fault. Come on, Trump had it right.
Yep.
Of course, he cooked it up with China, and, they released it so Trump loses.
No, the Clintons cooked it up in China, but Biden...
I think they're too busy with the kids.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So yes, I mean, things will be apparent within the next couple days.
There was a Trump rally.
Dude!
In front of my job.
There was a Trump rally where they're like, this might be the source of a lot of corona cases.
Mm-hmm. There was a music show where they built a sound stage, and there were just a fucking cavalcade of trucks and shit flying. Don't tread on me. Trump make America great. Trump Pence 2020 flags. They were playing live music. There was merch stands, food. The owner of
those merch stands have masks.
None. Zero.
No,
they did, but it's like cut out for Trump.
The owner of my job.
It's a big T on it.
just all open except for the just cut out T.
It opened like Predator's mouth.
So it's just a mouth G-string.
Yeah. Pretty much.
The mask itself is just a T over your face. Like that dude from Venture Bros.
Oh,
Mr. Terrific. It's a T. Woo!
Yeah, masks are recommended at my job, not mandatory because my owner is a Trump fan.
Good.
But
it should be. We're done with it.
Yeah, we all should have the choice of it.
Yeah, we're done.
For the most part, people who shop at my job,
I ain't got it.
I've been wearing them. but there's a good few that don't. But yes, on that day, on yesterday, Saturday, they kept coming into the store and buying shit, and it was obvious who was who. And let me tell you right now, half of them so fucked on meth it wasn't even funny. So fucked on meth, like it wasn't even like hard to see.
Wow, it's funny you say that, and then I start laughing.
like
that was funny.
One dude walked in, like you two, I know, have seen what people on meth look like, right?
Nope, we don't rock with meth.
Oh, I've seen meth.
Oh, we rock with crack.
I've seen meth. I've seen crack. I've seen coke.
Not in such a high.
So
number.
You've seen
meth is like, hey, it's over there,
like the hollowed out, strung out body with the people who can't like really walk or move, right? So
yes,
they move like robots and shit. This dude walks in, and his head can't go down. Like it's at a 40, it's like a 76-degree angle looking up, and so he's trying to look at the meat and shit leaning over and like scan it. I'm like, whoa, oh my god! And then his girlfriend walks up, and I'm just like, oh, she's got no teeth.
Dude, it's so hard.
Boy pulling a lady. That's good for him. What's everybody else's excuse?
I too could pull a lady if I was on drugs and also giving her drugs to further be with me.
The old drug excuse, huh?
Man, if I just did meth, I'd have all the drugged out women.
DA, that's about the only way you're gonna make it work, my man. You better get hooked on meth.
Yeah.
Yeah, we too ugly not to, intoxicate a lady.
You gotta be either rich, funny, or on meth. Those are the only ways to get ladies.
I'm just imagining like those like help DVDs where it's like, do you need help picking up women? we have this
those late night infomercials.
Yeah, if having
1-800 get meth.
Yeah, no, it's not how that's gonna work. If having money gets you ladies, Mike would be dating someone right now.
Hey,
he not rolling. This is his problem. He not rolling up in his Tesla with the bank account scrolling on the side of it.
He needs one of them like flashing lights, just like what the Ubers have, where you go Uber and just go, here's my bank account, 0000000.
That'd be.
It's only going up.
You forgot a number preceding 0.
No. You just missed the first number. It's all zeros now.
You gotta wait another 20 seconds for it to scroll back around.
Let me make a couple laps.
That's your fault for missing it. Just right there for a second.
I just keep driving by. It's like, fuck, they missed it again. No, hold on. Coming around the block.
Oh crap! I caught the tail end of it. Was that an 8 or a 3? Dang it!
Oh boy!
Shit.
So there was actually a good bunch of news this week.
Yeah. Can I just say though, before we actually get into this week's news, nothing we talk about this week is going to be remembered next week. Next week's podcast is going to be a thing.
Well, technically this week's, but what do you mean?
You know what I mean?
Oh, PlayStation?
The election's gonna be.
I don't know.
Election, homie.
It's gonna be.
No.
Change the world, as it were.
Is this gonna be the reset we need?
Because
this is gonna be our sensu bean.
Let's face it. Either Biden wins, and essentially this country's probably gonna be like looking to be shut down in January. Like,
good.
Do it. Hard shutdown.
I want a shutdown, and I want mandatory paychecks weekly. Cash us out. Cash us out.
Get stipend. Absolutely. I don't care if it's $800 a month. And rent freeze, mortgage and rent freezes.
But wait. But here's the thing. Getting to January is the process.
Oh yeah, Trump already said he's on the walls on his way out.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to say.
He's smearing the walls with his feces.
If we thought the past 4 years was a thing, if he loses the election,
it's gonna pale like a January. The last 2 months.
the path to January is gonna be dark.
Because like if you like go back and every inauguration that happens, like one of the things that the newscasters will say is, and here's another peaceful transfer of power. That is not going to be said.
No, it is not.
It's going to be like an 8-year-old saying sorry to his 5-year-old brother. Just like, I'm sorry here.
Yeah.
Just take it. And take it. Dang. Just crying to mama. Little crybaby.
But yeah, I will say, whoever
I'm wearing a mask. Oh, don't cough on me.
whoever brought up
250,000 dead.
whoever brought up the sensu bean analogy, actually, it's a really good analogy. It's just a matter of if we as a country are going to eat the sensu bean, or if Goku is going to be a fucking idiot and pass it to Trump so he heals up for another 4 fucking years.
If he wins, I just want him to just walk up slowly and just goes, oh, y'all done messed up. Oh, no. Bruh, y'all done already tried to impeach me. Y'all done tried to vote me out. It's a wrap. He's just gonna pull his penis out on stage. Y'all don't know what I have in store.
Dude.
Hey, remember that toad analogy? Zip.
He moved the election night event from a public venue, which is the normal, to the White House. So he's already looking to hold himself up in the White House. Even if he loses, he ain't leaving the White House. He's barricading the walls and shit.
It's going to be like The Boy, where he's just living in the wall. They think he done left. And Biden's just going to hear knocking on the walls and faucet turning on. What's going on?
What's going on? I'm a ghost.
It's going to be blonde hairs every now and then, just in the sink. Yeah, it's gonna be an awful. Oh, he's not giving that up willingly.
Oh,
he's gonna go kicking and screaming.
Any busts of former presidents in there just gonna have toupees on them.
Oh no, he's already fucking removed Obama's imagery from the White House entirely.
Yeah.
No, not removed. Never added.
No. There were paintings of Obama.
No, that was the whole thing. Is typically the next president, when a new president comes in, they hang up the new picture. Trump never did. It's an actual thing that happens between each presidency.
This shall remain a White House.
So what we very well may see is Biden putting up the Obama portrait rather than Trump.
I'd put up both.
Biden. Just because Democrats do have a little bit of decorum.
I'm the bigger man.
Yeah, they should have less, honestly, at this point. But he'll put up both.
He needs
someone put up Nixon's, so
not an actual portrait.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Reagan.
So yeah.
I'm looking forward to what we talk about next week because that's going to be a conversation. That's going to be the entire goddamn podcast.
More than likely. So, amongst political news, a bunch of other random news tidbits. Cyberpunk got delayed.
Cybernope.
Again. Cybernope.
And these babies.
Oh, crying.
Just tears flooding their keyboard. I requested work off this day. How shall I be compensated for my paid time? Just, it's the worst. Suck it off, fans.
Yeah.
And then part of it is Cyberpunk's fault. The developers, CD Projekt Red. Part of it is their fault because they're not communicating. And then the day before, it's like, can we get confirmation so I can request these days off? Confirmation, no more delays. Next day, we regret to inform you, fans, that we aren't once again delayed. And people just flip out.
Yep.
And then people are like, well, it means less crunch. No, it do not.
No.
It just simply do not, my friend. So yeah, let's see how this goes.
Yeah, I mean, whenever it comes out, I'll get it. I'll play it.
It's probably gonna come out December. Oh, it's definitely coming out December. Because CD Projekt Red are pieces of crap. So the employee bonuses are tied into the game's profit for 2020. There will be 3 weeks left of 2020.
Well, doesn't Q4 go a bit into?
No, it is not Q4. It is 2020.
Ooh, that sucks.
It's not Q4 2020. It just says 2020.
That's enough time.
So, originally it was supposed to come out in May, which would have gave them a lot of bonuses.
Mm-hmm.
Even October, November would have gave them quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
2-3 weeks. And it's profit, not revenue, profit.
Yeah.
So,
that's a little bit of a unfortunate circumstance.
CD Projekt Red sucks.
Also, in the gaming news, Nintendo had a little bit of a mini direct. Bunch of things were announced. The most important, though, was that they showed off a trailer for No More Heroes 3, and in that same announcement, they're like, also, No More Heroes 1 and 2, out on Switch right now. Fastest purchase that I've made in a while.
Those games are fantastic.
I love those games, and the port is great so far for No More Heroes 1.
Yeah, I would assume so because it came out on the PlayStation as well, so
yeah.
I'm sure they could do without the motion controls and everything.
Yep. It still does have motion control, so I'm playing it just on the Pro controller. And to charge the beam katana back up, you can either wiggle the right stick, but the Pro controller has motion controls. So you can shake it, and that does it as well. And then the Joy-Cons, they, of course, also have motion control, so you can basically play it like you did on the Wii with the Joy-Cons.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, immediately getting into that game again, I'm just like, this is just so odd.
That's the point.
Way possible, and I love this game so much. I cannot wait.
It was very much the same for Suda51's other game, Shadow of the Damned. I love that game.
If you have not played these games, play them. Seriously.
If Suda51's attached, it's probably quality.
Yes. Unfortunately, he is not going to be in Smash. Travis Touchdown.
Yeah, I don't know why they would do that.
It's one tier for that. But, yes. Trying to think of anything else that was announced of substance. Bravely Default 2 got delayed to 2021. They're releasing cloud editions of a couple of games. Control and Hitman 3. Mortal Phoenix, the Harvest Moon game. That's really about it. Yeah. And they just showed off more stuff for Hyrule Warriors. Moving right along. Where did my list go? There it is. Halo Infinite loses another director.
That game is finished.
Apparently, the campaign is done as well, but that is with the lightest grains of salt that I'm going to take that news. It wasn't on any official publication. It was just like some Twitter person. EA has been fined millions of dollars over loot boxes from, I believe, the Netherlands?
Oh, yeah. They've been going hard at them boys.
Yeah. So I hope that actually, because I know it's in the process, but I hope that actually sticks, because fuck EA and loot boxes. The Mandalorian is back for season 2.
Episode 1 was fun. Episode 1 was fun.
Yes, it was. I'm curious if the end bit is going to come back into play.
I think it will.
I hope so. I guess, fuck it. Spoilers! Boba is alive, which was the big question.
Honestly.
Which, I gotta say, just like looking from the outside looking in, is there a character with such a ratio of hype to screen time as Boba Fett?
Trader guy.
Traitor, yeah.
No, but he's not.
Boba's on another stratosphere.
Yeah, but
Before-
it's had so much more time.
Before season 6, I'd say Neo.
Yeah, okay. That's true too. But no, Traitor guy doesn't even count. It's not even the same. Not even close.
But yes, so that, let's see, we got Sony is looking to buy Crunchyroll, and
they're in the final processes of actually buying it out.
Yeah,
for
that's
almost
gonna be a wrap.
$1 billion.
Yeah, that's done. Sony's gonna own Crunchy. It's not even a
Which
question.
means they have quite the little corner of anime between them and Funny.
Yeah,
Yep.
and they bought Funny for like 150 mil, which is
Yep.
odd. That's
Yeah, but Crunchyroll seems like much more conglomerated. They got dubs of more than just Funny. They've got Japanese. They've got so many
they're making
licenses.
their own anime.
Yeah,
in
it's just
quotation
so
marks.
much.
I just hope that when this happens, Sony invests a little bit into the manga reader, because Crunchyroll actually has manga as well, and there's
Yes,
a
it
particular
does.
manga on there that I read. However, the manga reader is in Flash, which is
Ugh.
going
What's the
away in a month and a half.
That's fine.
Ugh.
It's fine.
Dude, there was some site I went on. I can't remember what it was, but it was like, you haven't installed a Flash player. I'm like, I'm not going to. What? Who uses Flash?
Yeah, it's going to be obsolete at the end of the year.
Well, that's just gonna make my job harder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, don't tell me your software uses Flash.
Oh, there's a lot of them that do,
Why would you?
because they're
Old.
certain companies are very set in their ways and they do things the way that they do. I wish I could show you a couple of systems that are just like, it's basically the 1980s where you just have to put in everything by hand and
Like C prompt that.
do. And it's just like, well, you just gotta learn this, trucker. And Trucker Man ain't interested in learning that. So who does he call? Us.
Ghostbusters?
So now it's just like, well, you gotta be an expert. And they ain't training us for that.
No, I'm training you for that.
No, they go, look at this KB knowledge base. And this is all you need to know. Okay, bye. My very first call, there was nothing described in the KV about this. Ah! All right. When I peace out, let's see what happens.
So, there's Google. Try using Google.
Yep, that is some trainings that are just like, okay, KB and Google, peace out.
Dude,
I'm like, excuse me?
That's
but
half,
Google is so easy.
it's half my job, honestly, is Google foo.
Yeah, but there's also times where it's just like, this is a medical account. People's lives are on the line. I shouldn't be in this position. Y'all not
Ticket.
training me.
Create the ticket.
Create the ticket.
DA deciding
And
who
then
lives and who dies with his
I got
Google
yelled at. That was just like, hey, that was a critical issue. Why didn't you call that out? Because you got to call out like, hey, this is an issue. Handle this right now instead of just, we'll get to it. We get to it in the ticket. Why didn't you call that out? Like, they call me saying 18 different machines and 16 different terms that I don't know about and ain't in the KB. They sounded perfectly normal. What was I supposed to do?
Yeah, we're having failings of the
Y'all
PlayStation
gross.
brain, and we need the kerfluffle to be activated on your end.
The
Otherwise,
T9 is not crossing over with the SunQuest. Is there an issue with the SunQuest? Because the top labs, when we did the top labs, and it crossed over to the QLS, it did just fine, but not between the this and this. Is there an issue? Because we kind of need that. Okay, you create a ticket. Okay, just have them call us back.
please get
5
back
minutes
to
later,
us.
people are motherfucking dying. Put some bass in your voice when you call me. And first off, don't even call me. I don't know what I'm doing. I've asked them, take me off this account. Because I'm like, I'm not going to be in charge of somebody dying. Some trucker in freaking Alaska can't get into his account. That's one thing. But when it's just like, hey, the defibrillator ain't working, I'm like, whoa, I'm 100 miles away. That ain't my way.
You're getting haunted by fucking ghosts now. That's it. You're haunted now.
Yes.
You're the reason people are dead.
Mr. IT man, the heart monitor is just making one continuous beep noise. Is that bad?
I don't know.
Wow.
DA, the great decider.
So to swerve back...
These machines aren't pumping out oxygen at the moment. We need something done on your end.
The entire hospital, the power is down and the generator's not coming on. Can you handle this or not? What do you think? Let me get on that.
Have you tried turning it on and off again? It won't turn on.
This job is killing me. It's killing me. I'm gonna be calling in like help. My machines are going down.
Oh, they'll just tell you to come in.
They're gonna make a ticket and be like, all right, we got you. I'm gonna be dead. And dead. No, she's dead.
So to swerve back to anime, which is where we started.
Oh yeah, what happened there?
We got out of DA's job.
Where did that happen?
I don't remember.
I have to look back on that. That was a detour. That was a little sloppy. We're better than this.
Fine. He needs to vent. Just let him
know. There's a news report that anime is actually doing super well right now on Netflix. Over 100 million households last year watched at least one anime show. And I really am curious about that statistic, if household is like a count or if it's like IP address. Because
I'm pretty sure it's a count for them.
Because in that case, people share their fucking account all the time.
Yep.
So more than 100 million probably watched.
Yeah.
Yep. Watching One Piece.
Ain't nobody watching.
Actually, I've been meaning to talk about this. So my roommate recently blitzed through the One Piece anime.
That's right.
All of it.
That's right.
Like, just about, and it wasn't like he was like sat down in front of a TV watching it. Basically, every waking moment that I was around him, One Piece was on his phone. Showering, playing video games, doing other tasks. It was just One Piece was on.
That's right.
And it took him like all of summer. I want to say all of summer. I just like it's now the norm, so I don't recall how long it's been. Or he's around One Piece's herd. But yeah, I think he caught up, I believe, to where the dub is, which last I remember it was like he was at Punk Hazard, I think.
Yeah, that's almost to the end of Punk Hazard.
Okay, so yeah, he's got that. Then
what's
right
he
after
think
that
of
is he likes it.
Okay.
Right after that is Dressrosa, right?
Yep.
Oh, okay. But yeah, like we've like, you know, just as you got to certain moments, like we just had like conversations with like Eneru and Anus Lobby and what have you. But yeah, lots of people are watching anime, which is good. So now to circle back to the death and DA is going to die.
I'm good with this.
Swerving left and right. A very, very, very famous actor passed away recently. Mr. Sean Connery. Which is unfortunate.
Dude, you know what? He was 90. He had a good life.
Yes, he made it to the finish line.
Yeah,
that's what I've always said.
James
You made it.
Motherfucker did it.
Yeah.
He quit acting on his own terms.
Yep. Yep.
I honestly thought about suggesting League of Extraordinary Gentlemen for Bad Movie Day.
It's a gem.
It's so good, and it's the movie that made Sean Connery quit. It's so good.
See, but yeah, I woke up to that news. I'm like, word, really? But yeah, that's one of those. He made it to the finish line ones. So it's like you can't be mad.
Yeah, it's not like a Kobe situation where it's like, dang,
what the?
It was like, yeah, he's 90. It's
Mhm.
it's like when Peter Thomas died, which was the voiceover for Forensic Files. It's like, dang.
Mhm.
But he was like 97. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
The day was his.
Yeah.
Still one of the best SNL segments of all time. Anytime they
Oh,
put
yeah.
Sean Connery on Jeopardy.
Dude, Sean Connery Jeopardy was the greatest.
Mhm.
I'll take the penis mightier. That's the pen is mightier. Whatever, does it work? Dude, do you know how many times I watched Celebrity Jeopardy? And I will only watch it with Sean Connery stuff.
Oh yeah, same.
Another good one that comes to my head as far as a recent one was Chadwick oh my God.
Boseman.
Yeah, when he was T'Challa. And he like does like a clarification. I'm just like, I think I know what this is about.
Oh, with the potato salad
Yeah,
and
the
all that
potato-
stuff. Yeah.
This is a white woman, yes? So I think, from my understanding, she does not know how to properly season her food. And it's just like the whole thing. That was a good one. What else do I got here? Everyone is remaking 90s cartoons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tiny
pull back,
Toons
chill it out.
is coming back, or is coming to HBO Max and Cartoon Network of them like being in college or something.
Yeah.
Dumb. I hate it.
Wait, what is?
Tiny Toons.
Oh, Tiny Toon. And then one of the characters aren't going to be there. I think Elmira.
Kill it.
What's the
What's
point?
the point? Kill it. The Animaniacs doesn't have the squirrel and a couple other ones. I think the pigeons are cut as well. Kill it. We're out of here.
What's the point?
I don't want it. Keep it.
What else have they rebooted recently?
Animaniacs.
No, that's yeah, we just
Animaniacs.
mentioned that.
Looney Tunes.
Darkwing Duck.
Darkwing Duck.
Looney Tunes is always on the
Um,
conveyor belt.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Scrooge McDuck.
DuckTales.
Yes.
This would be the perfect time
No.
for them to do Scoob and Shaq
Nope.
as
What?
a cartoon.
Sure thing, homie.
HBO Max is getting all these licenses. Why not?
I was thinking, I'm like, isn't that just Scooby Doo? But you're talking about the webcomic.
Yes. Y'all don't know how much I love that web comic.
Let's see, we got. Have you guys seen the footage for Spider-Man Miles Morales, the Spider-Verse suit?
Ridiculous.
Yeah, that was
This
great.
is one of those things where the developers, they didn't have to do this.
Nope.
And they just went fucking hard.
They could have just went, let's put the costume in, but they like, let's put the costume in and crank down them frames. And it looks so good.
It is.
When he's just kind of flailing through the air and it's dude, it looks so ridiculous. I love it.
And like I'm assuming it's like a general animation in the game, but just like with the Spider-Verse suit, at the one point where he's falling and he just turns around, puts his arms behind his head, I'm just like, oh my god, are you kidding? Is that a launch title for PlayStation 5?
Yes, it is.
Shit.
But it also comes out for PS4.
Yeah, but I would want to play it for PS5.
Nah.
Same.
Just give me.
I'm they're doing some online only PS5 sales for Black Friday, so I'm gonna be
Rip.
hunting.
Rip.
Good luck.
Because originally I didn't even really care, and I was in the line to buy one. Like PlayStation sent out emails like you can buy this if you want, and I was in that line. They were like, get your information ready and everything, and then you'll be secured for a pre-order. I was like, eh. And then like 3 weeks later, I was like, dang, I want a PS5.
Why would you add it?
I like how
You should have just got it just to add it.
Fucking 180 between you and me, where I was like super gung ho, but then I was like, I can wait.
And I was just like, I can wait. I'm thinking like January, February, it'll beat her out. And then I'm like, dang, I want one.
What a bum. What are you doing?
This could have been
'Cause I was
solved if
thinking,
you would have just given me.
I was thinking, I don't play my PS4 too much, and DA plays it more, so I'm just gonna probably just end up giving him that. But I'm like, I still want to play some games, and I'm like, wait, I could just get a PS5. And then I went, Oh no, I cannot.
So yeah, there's all the PlayStation Plus things that are coming out for it. Spidey, DMC5 Special Edition. What else is coming out at launch? I guess I can fucking look.
Bugsnax? Isn't that on PSN or something? That's supposed
For
to
the
be
digital version, holy!
confirmed pre-order.
These people are monsters.
So we got Demon Souls, Spider-Man Miles Morales,
That should have been Drago.
Sackboy, Godfall, Bugsnax.
The people that remade it have been putting out hints for a bunch of games like Metal Gear Solid and Dragoon. Ended up in
How about new stuff instead of old stuff?
Their next game is going to be a new thing.
No, but you're still like, but
Give me the Dragoon prequel or a
How
sequel.
about new stuff? Didn't I
Yeah,
just say
a
how
new
about new
Dragoon
stuff?
game. Yeah.
No, that's new old stuff. How
Yeah,
about
but it's
new
new.
stuff?
It's not. Yeah, what's wrong with new old stuff?
Nothing. But how about more new stuff before we start going with the new old stuff?
We've had a lot of new stuff. It's not preventing new stuff from coming out. Give me my Dragoon.
New.
New Dragoon, new.
I know
New
at least
Dragoon,
4
new
news,
New Dragoon.
and at least 3 are ugly as sin.
See the Pathless, which is like an open world style game in vein of Breath of the Wild and Phoenix. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. DMC5 Special Edition. Borderlands 3 is getting a re-release on PS5 and Xbox Series X.
Most people are just upgrading though, as they should.
Okay. There's a few, like, I would probably play Pathless. I think, like, Bugsnax is one of those games where it's just, like, I'm going to wait a hot minute. Just to see, because, like, it is too weird. And just, like, I almost feel like it's, like, swerving into, like, the Viva Pinata range where, like, I know I've heard great things about Viva Pinata, but it's just, like, I don't know.
Dude, never played a second of it, but always went, this is a game I should really play.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to be on the hunt for PS5.
Y'all both some bums.
Yeah. I tried. At the very least.
I succeeded. I just went, eh.
Yeah, fuck you for that.
It's how it goes sometimes.
No, it's not.
It went this time.
A singular time.
That's some. It's more than 0.
Oh boy. Have you actually? I think. Let's see. Is that the end of my? Yeah, it's the end of my news. Have you guys moved yet?
1 second with that. The PS5 is f***ing huge.
Yes, it is.
Big boy.
There's
The
on
big chunky
IGN,
boy.
on IGN they have pictures of it next to a bunch of other consoles. The one next to the Switch, I was like, "Whoa, whoa, boy, that's a big boy."
Real estate.
Yeah,
That is a big boy.
And I don't know if I dreamed this or not, but I think I was seeing like a video where it's like, here's how you lay it on its side, and you got like freaking transformer disconnected from this. And that was
insane.
a breakdown.
That was the breakdown of the PS5 where they took it apart and showed you every little component of it. And then they laid it all out.
That's dude.
It's huge.
That crap better do everything they say and more.
No, we have not moved. They sent over the lease. We moved December 1st.
oh, okay,
Allegedly.
yeah.
No, this one is. They switched. So we had other people managing the property, and they went, "Oh, they suck," because there would be people putting in requests to get things repaired or cleaned out, and it would just be like months, and they'd be on the Facebook like they haven't even done nothing. So they took over. There was a new management company. They pushed that all off on, and they're like, "All right, send in your request. We're gonna do it all." Lady got back to me. I understand you're waiting on heat. I'm gonna see what's up with that. December 1st is your latest move-in date. We may get you in earlier, but December 1st. And I went, cool.
Okay.
But yeah, and I saw like 2 weeks after they were like, "Yeah, you guys got the place." It was still on the market.
Yeah. And
Like,
I was like, what the? I would be checking every now and
after
then.
the deposit and everything. I'm like, maybe take this down.
And it still took like another week and a half before I just did not see it anymore. So yeah, they were not doing well.
Mm,
But these new people are on the ball.
that's good.
All right, good.
There's still another month of saving up money and everything and all that good stuff.
While we have boxes of just sitting in the living room, literal boxes of just.
It's a lot of stuff. Most of it's my stuff. You got like 3
No,
boxes.
it's mostly our stuff because it's like grills and air fryers that we're all just splitting.
How many air
And-
fryers do you
Yeah, I
own?
would say, why is there air fryers plural?
I don't know why he said that, as if there were several of them.
There's a air fryer.
Bro,
Okay.
you said that like there was a fucking handful of air
No.
fryers you were just fucking using.
I'm thinking about a mini fridge for my room though.
Oh,
I'm looking up
That's
stuff.
very
I'm
nice.
like, because I'm stupid
very
and I don't know how much stuff costs. I'm
Mhm.
like, oh, you can get a pretty good oven for like 600. You
Yeah.
get a pretty good fridge for like 500. I'm like,
Oh yeah,
I'm sitting there just like, oh my goodness, everything's gonna cost $1 million exactly.
$1,300. All right, how do we
Especially-
pay this off?
That's not how it works.
So dumb.
And then we both got credit cards that's real good that we can pay off with 0 APR.
Yeah,
Like,
some mini fridges are under $100.
DA just has no concept of money that
Zero.
it doesn't involve Taco Bell or a snack.
0.
DA has.
Because I'm like, I don't know how
positive
much
numbers.
anything costs. I'm
He's-
like, is this a good price for a bed? Is this a good price for the? I'm like, I don't know, and I have to shop around. Like,
This mother talking about we gotta see how the bills are gonna play out because he thinks the bills are gonna be like $900
I don't think that
each.
it's gonna be like $900 each, but I still think it's a budgeting thing. I like to have it set and everything. I don't know how much electricity. How much electricity?
Electricity depends on how much you use.
It
The big use,
really does it. I thought that
Hold on,
it was just a flat rate.
the big use. There are some that have very flat rates where it's just like the rate is you get a certain rate at certain times, no matter how much you use. At other times it's variable. But the big users are like washers and dryers and ovens and stuff like that. Computers actually don't use very much. Neither do game systems or TVs and stuff. But you should cut off your lights if you're not using them.
That doesn't answer my question.
It's variable.
I know that.
You should be
But
looking
if I'm
for-
trying to budget,
for three-
if I'm trying to budget monthly, I'm not. Oh, it's variable.
For
I'm not
3
looking for
people,
it's variable.
So-
we're probably looking at for gas and lights combined, we're probably looking at about a 280 to.
It also
320.
is a seasonal. Do you have gas
Yep.
heating?
Yeah, it's gonna be gas heating.
Okay, so gas is going to be more expensive in the winter, and electric is going to be
If
more
we use
expensive.
it.
And it's gonna
If we use it,
yeah, electric is going to be more expensive in the summer because of your AC unit.
Yep.
Like, for this house that I'm in right now, electric for 3 people that constantly game, it's like between 150 and 180 a month.
That's nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Split
literally
between
nothing.
3 people.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
nothing.
and that house is a monster. I've never even seen it, but you got a sunroof. So you.
I have to remember that. 'Cause
Yo, legit.
Yeah, I done already done did it.
I am waiting now for this COVID thing to end so we can all go see Mike's actual house
I
that
don't
this
wanna.
motherfucker owns.
Yeah, right now there's a bunch of holes in it from Ethernet
Yeah,
wiring.
so I'm like
I-
trying to budget in my mind, and I don't know what things
Yeah,
cost.
so
Yeah, I've seen washer and dryer combos. Sorry, we keep cutting you off.
yeah, go ahead.
I've seen washer and dryer combos on Facebook for like $260. That's nothing.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
just- that depends on how new and how fancy of a washer and dryer you get.
I mean, when we first get in, we don't need
Do
anything.
you know how much Bruce's was all up?
The washer and dryer was $200 each, so that was $400. And the
Yeah.
fridge,
And they were pretty good washers and dryers.
yeah,
I'm
they
like, wow,
lasted for
that's-
like 8-9 months. And
No,
they
I'm talking
were
about the ones downstairs.
oh
right
no,
now.
those were like 1,200 to 1,500. Yeah,
Boy, but they're nice. And he's like, yeah, I got warranties. All right, yeah, I'm
Out the
dying with
wazoo.
these.
yeah. He was like, "Hey, whatever you get a warranty."
Hey, My capture device, I'm getting a new one on Tuesday. It's under warranty. Pew pew.
Dude, warranties are a mother. Our dad, one of the very few things our dad used to do, he got warranties for PlayStations. So he would take it back the day before the warranty expired and went, yeah, there's something wrong here. Let me get a new PlayStation.
Wow.
He was a shyster.
Monster.
Oh, this is a legit story. He once told me to open our door just a little bit and then come down and say somebody stole it so he could commit insurance fraud.
He told me, hey, I'm gonna be provably, because he was a truck driver, he's like, I'm gonna be provably in Ohio or something. Use my credit card, take out like $500, and then I'll just say it was fraud.
He asked us if we knew the Heimlich maneuver so he could swallow weed to take it into like Venezuela.
In case he didn't do it correctly.
This is a life that I have never known. Completely foreign.
Some of that shit is familiar. Some of it is very still not. Particularly the last bit. The last bit, I'm like,
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
And you boy just listening to him in the bathroom. Just drinking water.
yeah. Can't say that was ever an experience of my childhood.
You mean
Mike, you didn't have those?
you mean you hashtag can't relate?
No. Surprising, I know, but
You can't relate to your father being literally 25 feet away from you, yakking on a weed bag that he's trying to take to the Virgin Islands.
These are
let me
foreign
think.
concepts to you, really?
Let me think.
Deep dig.
Yeah.
Because I know this is a concept that wouldn't stick in your mind as you got older. So you might need to do a little bit of remembering
Once or
to
twice
get
it could've happened.
No.
Oh.
Can't believe it. Just can't believe it. You mean this wasn't an occurrence? You didn't see your father push his mother down while she cried on the ground and he yelled at her? You mean you did not see this?
As he actively lived with her in his 40s for some reason.
Because he was a shyster and a penny pincher.
Where do you think I got it from?
Dude, no. You're like, let me buy this Jewish candy a month after all Jewish holidays are done because they're worth 12 cents. Not, let me pull out this couch bed in my mother's one-bedroom apartment to save $300.
I think I accidentally pulled on the string that I shouldn't have pulled.
You activated a trap card. Holy!
When I was a vegetarian, we went to the store. He picked up a bag of broccoli. He was like, "What do you think this is gonna last you? A month or two?" I was like, "What?"
Wow. If I eat one a day,
I'm like, they $1.50.
Just buy me like 5 bags, you shyster. This mother would scream at me if I didn't finish enough of the corn and Hungry Man dinner.
wow.
I remember once, this was before, you had the resealable cookies. I opened a bag of cookies and I ate like 5. And then I put them in a Ziploc bag. And he woke me up screaming at me like, you ate all them motherfucking cookies? And he screamed at me for 3 minutes. And I said, no, they're in that Ziploc bag. Oh, well, you always eating the cookies. Huh? So I did it the way you wanted to, but you just couldn't be wrong. No, that couldn't have happened.
Just for the time that you did it, I didn't yell at you.
When was that?
I'm bringing it back.
Oh my god!
See, the yelling part that I can relate to.
Yeah, that's familiar.
I just have there's a bunch of times where I was just a stupid fuck. My dad.
Oh, were you firework wars?
My dad, and this is something I got from him, where me and him like to bottle our anger and not act on it until it just pops.
Are you talking the standard Western white person? Because that seems like what all you people do out here.
Well, you part of that group.
No, I'm not.
Don't think you detached.
Even to more so of an extent.
Outrage in the moment. It's there and gone.
It's just like, it's like calm, 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 snap. Just utter rage. The one that I can remember, like, I would push my dad's buttons a lot just because he likes to impart wisdom. That is just the thing that I expect on any phone call. He just will always impart wisdom. And especially when I was younger, I would listen, but I'd want to do things my own way. And I just remember he was like giving me advice, and I was just like, yeah, but I'm going to
be chasing them hoes. I'll chase all the hoes I want. Raw dogging these bits.
I'm just
father.
Like, so I'm at my dad's house, like for a weekend or something. He's like, yada yada, this advice, and I'm just like, I'm gonna go about it this way. And my stepmom was also in the room. And then at one point, after me rebuttaling, he just goes like, "Get the fuck out of my house." My stepmom gets up, walks out of the room. You think you can just like lays? I'm just like one of those things where I'm just like leaning back in the chair, like, uh-oh. I pushed the big red button.
Like, oh, too far. Uh-oh.
Yeah, there's quite a few of those moments that I can remember, but that's about where the paths kind of cross, and then they kind of diverge after that.
Oh, you mean
that altercation? If that were with my family, with me and my old man, that would have ended up with he and I fighting.
You mean you didn't have your mother pull a knife on your dad over a box of cereal? These weren't common occurrences for you guys? Or?
Well, I don't know what all the stories of the divorce,
so potentially.
Yeah.
So this wasn't a funny memory for those two somehow?
No.
Because they thought it was hilarious.
Amber's got one. Apparently her dad pulled the knife on himself. So, Uno reverse card.
Wow. What a way to put it.
That's a lot less funny and a lot more sad.
Yeah.
You mean you didn't have your aunt pull a gun on herself and then your mom fake a heart attack to tell you to call the ambulance just so she would put the gun away? This didn't happen to you guys?
Nope.
There we go.
Oh, interesting. We got stories.
I love how this has just now become just a dick measuring contest of like, my childhood fucking sucked.
There's nothing to measure.
There's nothing to measure.
Y'all are literal white dudes to us literal black dudes.
Yes.
The measurements is dead.
So
out here with the 13-footers. And y'all like, well, I'm above average.
I was about to say, so the dick measuring metaphor was accurate.
I'm like a 5.5. That's cool. That's above average. Average is like 5.3.
Like, you go to Pornhub, there's just, the amateur couple section and the BBC category.
Hey, let's face it. This matter was settled just by the fact that, the stereotype is already proven. The white people, our dads are either still around or just dead. Your guys is the one that's just straight up missing.
Hey, ours might be dead.
We don't know. He's missing.
Hey, the way his lifestyle is, he more than likely died the second we lay his eyes off of him. I would not doubt it for the slightest of seconds that he is dead.
All right. What was I even trying to say before we went into that?
Oh, again, no.
I was talking about wiring my house with Ethernet. That's where I I said there were holes in my house, and then you diverted to something. I forget what. I just gotta say, house is like the wires are all through now. Terminated one of the cords. First thing I did was plug my switch in. Dude, night and day.
Hey,
Smash Bros.
Look at you.
Night and
you were using Wi-Fi before?
No.
Oh.
What we had, just the setup, I didn't have the wiring, is I had my router / modem downstairs, one Ethernet cord coming into the office to a network switch that was diverting to
no.
yeah, so there was a bottleneck by necessity at the moment. But now, yeah.
Oh yeah.
no.
Once you get rid of that fucking impasse, your connection rate is ridiculously stronger.
Any of the lag that was happening was for other people, and they just fucking disconnected. I was just like, so this is what it's like.
The shoe was in the other foot.
Yes, it was. Oh, it's so nice. So hopefully, yeah, that's this week's project is terminating the 17 remaining wires that I have, and have some nice, good internet connection. Finally.
All right. You got
All
anything
right.
else to discuss? I'm hungry.
Yeah. Fact man.
20 hard facts about the penis.
Of course. Let's go.
I was expecting like
13.
35 facts about abusive fathers. It's like, ooh.
13.
Number 13.
Around 100 men in the world have a medical condition called diphallus, meaning they were born with 2 penises.
Ooh. Die. I get it.
Yeah. Huh. There's
One for the pink, one for the stink.
Yeah.
You beat me to it.
Yep. I think all of us were trying to
I'm
think
a one-man gangbang.
those are the people that can do the shocker without having to use their hand. It's great.
Where's that tag on Pornhub? I'm lost.
Dude.
Is this what happened to Josuke?
Like, because like that is you have to hit a genetic lottery of one having.
Is it a lottery? Could you imagine having to walk around?
No,
with
having
2
the bi
fucking
penis, and
dogs
2 being attractive enough to be attractive enough to be in porn. Just
I don't know.
Have outrageous self-esteem as well. Because you're like, I'm gonna show off both my things to the world.
Did you like my enthusiasm where I'm like, attractive enough? Attractive enough.
Let's face it. You only have to have one that's impressive. The other doesn't need to be all that special.
I'm half black. Can't you tell?
Someone who could have penis pride and envy at the same time.
It's like, is it lefty and righty or uppy and downy? Like, how is this coming in?
So now, if they have... now, here's another question. For the people that have 2 penises, are there any that have 4 balls?
Do I want to look up pictures, but I don't. I really don't. I'm so curious.
For science!
Where do they pee from? Is there like a main one, secondary one?
Yeah, I wonder if the urethra goes through. I wonder if it like splinters off at like the head, and it's not necessarily
It's
2
not like
penis-
on top of each other or next to each other.
Yeah.
The piss
Oh, like a
comes from like the
two-headed iguana.
seam in the middle of the 2 dicks.
Just thinking about this sounds
Horrible. It sounds awful.
No.
Who is brave enough to look up a picture?
King Edward Brown, that's who.
Hold on.
No, sir.
What is it again?
I think you mean Albert Smith currently looking up.
Yeah, you keep that away from me.
Die
I'll spell
phallus.
it for you if you'd like.
Diphallus. Oh boy.
Oh no.
Yo. What? What?
I think
Yo!
Amber may have looked it up too.
Heroes.
Oh, yo. Bro, that's fucking
You just
wild.
check, DG.
Wow.
2 urethra, 2 scrotum.
So they have 4 balls.
Whoa.
Yeah.
They have 4 balls.
Yeah. 4 balls.
Oh, and
dude.
this man has a micro penis with it. Oh.
So does that like quadruple the pain when you get kicked in the nuts?
Yeah,
Oh,
dude. Oh.
Women don't understand how much that hurt.
Yeah.
This is terrible.
Are you enlightened?
I'm off that. I'm off.
Are you
that.
a better person?
It looked almost diseased.
Oh yeah, it looks terrible.
It looks terrible.
does it look like a monster you'd fight in Bloodborne?
Yes.
Yes.
Does it look like that penis monster from Persona?
All right.
I encourage people to run to those images.
Yeah, we're done. I still have a slight appetite.
Yeah,
I want to go
to
eat.
say
dinner.
you still hungry?
What it's all about, y'all.
We still running Among Us or no?
Dude, I gotta go to sleep. I got work tomorrow.
It's late now, man.
Bro, you working like 8 a.m. You hop out of bed, eat food, and then go to work in bed.
Sometimes I don't eat food.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't even do that. I just wake up and sign in.
I just get a big lunch.
Monsters.
All right, with that,
Taco Bell tomorrow.
the one thing he knows. He knows
the price.
I know them prices.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to this episode of the Podcast of Stuff. We will see you next week
With the election podcast. Later, guys.
Ugh.